Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. My name is Amber and I am a close to my heart maker, and today I am making a card. I don't have very many card videos on my YouTube channel just because they are not where my heart lies. I just enjoy scrapbooking so much more. But I had to make a card for somebody at work, and so I actually started making it and then decided, oh my gosh, I should make a video on this card. So this actually is not the same card front. I've already done this, but I did want to show you how I did it. So I have these distress oxides in peacock feathers, chip sapphired, and vintage photo, and I am going to rub that on my paper and then blend them together. I will leave a link down below. I have a video on distress oxides that shows and kind of walks you through how to do this technique and blend and all that fun stuff. So I just did those three colors. I wanted it to look as if it's the bottom of a lake, and then the water, you know how it's kind of dark and goes lighter to the top. That's what I was going for. And then I just used some water from my spritzer and spritz some water on there to make it look like the bubbles in the water, and then glue it on some black and then on some wood grain paper. I am now going to I have this stamp set. It's a retired stamp set. It is called Let's Go Fishing, and it has fishing stuff on it, and it has this line with a hook on it, and so I wanted that on there, but I wanted it to stand out. And so what I do is I take my embossing ink and powder, and I used silver, and I go ahead and stamp that and do that in the silver embossing powder. Gonna use my heat gun. I like to start on the back and kind of heat the back and then go to the front. And I just love the way that looks. I just need to remember that I have that and use it more often. So that is how I do my hook. And then I'm going to take a scrap piece of paper after I get all this cleaned up, because I am a clean up as you go kind of girl. And this fish is awesome, you guys. This fish is a layers. There's 3 layers to it. And so I start with the lightest color. So I have almond, glacier, and New England ivy. And like I said, I'm going to start with the lightest color, which is the almond color, and do my first layer with that, and then just go on with the different layers using glacier and then New England ivy. So I love this about our stamps being clear and using a clear block. When you have layers like this, you can see through your stamping and layer it up and have it line up the way you want it. If my stamps were not clear and my blocks were not clear, I could not do that. And I absolutely love our stamps. I think we have the best stamps on the market. I might be a little biased because I am a close to my heart maker, but I have used other stamps and I just think that ours are far better than all the ones I've tried on the market. And I love them. So I think this turns out super cute. Now I am just going to use my micro tip scissors to fussy cut this. I like to move my paper and not my scissors when I cut. As you can see here, my scissors are kind of staying in place, but I am using my other hand to move my paper around the scissors. I find that the easiest way to fussy cut. Now, after I fussy cut, I am going to start gluing my layers together, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to stamp. I want to pick a sentiment, and this sentiment says, I'd rather be fishing. Now, the card I'm making, or the person I'm making this card for, is a big time fisherman, and that's when I met him, that's all he talked about. And he did some help with us at the radio station, and so I wanted to make a thank you card for him, and I thought, oh yeah, I'm making a fishing card for him when I make my thank you card. And I think this just turns out awesome, and I hope that he really enjoys the card. So have my stamp. Now I'm going to start gluing it together. I am going to glue my water front to this black just to help it pop more and not get lost on that wood grain. But I love the way the wood grain looks layered on it. So let's glue. Oh, actually, I decided to throw in some silver embellishing thread. You guys know how much I love the embellishing thread and using it in different forms. Most of the time I do use it when I have a flower cluster, but remember you can also wrap it around your paper just for a fun little added accent like I did here. Now I decide that I'm going to use some of my foam to pop up this card front. Now this is my thinner foam, and I am going to trim it down so that it covers the full back of this piece of paper, because when it is shipped and handled, I know that it's going to be smushed down good. And if I was just to put a little bit of foam on the back, it's going to bend the card. But using a full piece is going to help keep the integrity of the card. And then I'm just going to start gluing my card together. Now this is a 5x7 card. This is a little bit bigger than your normal card. The first, or when you guys saw me doing the Distress Oxide, that actually was a regular size card front, and this one's a little bit bigger. I just wanted it to be bigger for the client that I'm sending it to. And then I am going to use some weight here, my inks and some blocks and things to weigh down that glue, because I did use some wet glue. I want it to adhere well together so that card does not fall apart. And as I'm doing that, I'm just cleaning up as I go, as I do. And I did put some 3D foam on the back of the fish to help it pop a little bit better as well. Now I did use the thinner of our 3D foam for that, just because it is a card. I don't want there to be too much bulkiness when I mail it. And now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to glue that fish on there. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. I am hoping to get some more videos done so that I can pop them up here on my YouTube channel and bring you guys some more content. If there is anything that you guys want me to do videos on, or something you really like that I do that you would like me to elaborate more on, leave a comment down below. I would love to make some videos just for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.